Thread title: My childhood friend's bizarre behavior is out of control. Poster: Busybody. High school third year, exam student. Average looks, brown hair. 178 centimeters tall. Go home club. My housework skills are completely maxed out, all thanks to my childhood friend who lives next door. Childhood friend's stats. Handle: pretty boy. High school third year, exam student. Class rep type: pretty boy with smooth black hair. A bit short and slim. Looks absolutely perfect in public. Zero life skills. Complete slob. His room is an actual pigsty. The forum regulars are skeptical at first. A high school boy with maxed out housework skills? A pretty boy living in a pigsty? Sounds like fiction. But busybody. Keeps posting. Let me tell you about the weird stuff he does. He absolutely refuses to leave food scraps lying around. He always ties up the trash properly before throwing it away. But taking the garbage out? That is always me. Every single morning I go to his place next door and take his trash out. He's good at getting what he wants. Deep down, he's actually serious and sincere. He's good at reading the room and understanding people. But his handwriting is absolute garbage. When he rushes, it turns into actual hieroglyphics. He claims he can decipher it. I sure cannot. His artistic sense is avant-garde. The kind that gets appreciated after you are dead. When he sews a pure white cloth, it somehow comes out with red polka dots. His home economics skills are so non-existent he once started a small fire in the home economics room back in elementary school. The teachers cannot even get mad at him because he tries so sincerely. They just pat my shoulder and say I should cover for him. And pretty boy goes along with it. You will practice handwriting with me every day, right? Oh, and I want beef and potato stew for dinner tonight. I have to cook for him now. Every day. I pack his lunch too. His mom thanks me profusely. At this point I'm basically his personal chef. You might think this sounds like a relationship. And maybe it is, kind of. We've been neighbors since we were kids. Our families are close. Our moms are friends. We grew up together. He's always been there. Right next door. Right beside me. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I've known him my whole life. And somehow, somewhere along the way, neighbor and childhood friend stopped being enough to describe what he is to me. More posts from Busybody. The thread has been going for weeks now and the regulars are completely addicted to this slow burn love story. At school, pretty boy sits in the seat behind me. Our seating was first come first served and I was out sick that day, so he saved me the spot right in front of him. I am taller so I offered to switch, but he said it was more relaxing being behind me. I have naturally developed a permanent slouch trying not to block his view. Pretty boy is popular. Girls confess to him constantly. He turns them all down gently. The thread regulars are screaming at me to realize something. I keep telling them they're reading too much into it. He came over last night because he couldn't sleep. Just showed up at my door in his pajamas, crawled into my bed, and fell asleep in 30 seconds flat. I lay there staring at the ceiling for 3 hours. He talks in his sleep. Mostly nonsense. Sometimes my name. The regulars have started a betting pool on when I'll finally figure it out. I told them they're all going to lose their money. There's nothing to figure out. Pretty boy is terrible at expressing feelings. If he's upset, he sulks. If he's happy, he sulks slightly less. You have to learn to read the subtle variations in his sulking. I've gotten pretty good at it over the years. Today he was doing the sulk where he wants something but won't ask for it. I ran through the checklist, not hungry, not cold, homework done, no tests coming up. Then I remembered, his favorite manga released a new volume today. I'd already bought it. I handed it to him and he did the thing where his eyes light up for half a second before he composes himself. That half second keeps me going for weeks. The thread regulars are calling it the most oblivious romance in history. I'm starting to worry they might have a point. Something happened today. Pretty boy was at my place after school. Normal. We were studying. Normal. He fell asleep on my floor. Normal. I put a blanket over him. Normal. Then I just sat there watching him sleep. For like an hour. Not normal. The sunlight was coming through the window and it caught his hair just right. His eyelashes are really long. I never noticed that before. His breathing was soft. And steady. He looked peaceful. He always looks a little tense when he's awake, like he's bracing for something. But asleep, all of that falls away. I thought, I want to protect this. I want to be the reason he looks this peaceful. And then I thought, oh no. The thread regulars are absolutely losing their minds. The betting pool has been settled. Apparently someone had spring of third year in the office pool and they just won big. I hate all of them. Now I have to figure out what to do with this information. Pretty boy is still asleep on my floor. He rolled over and now he's using my school bag as a pillow. That can't be comfortable. But he looks so content that I can't bring myself to move him. I think I've been in love with him for years. I just didn't have a name for it. Or maybe I did, and I was too scared to use it. What if he doesn't feel the same way? What if I ruin everything? What if I lose him? But also, what if he does? I told him. Finally. After weeks of being weird and awkward and avoiding him and then clinging to him and then avoiding him again. He cried. I cried. It was a mess. His mom walked in at the worst possible moment. She took one look at us, burst into tears, and said she'd been waiting for this since we were 12. Then she called my mom. Then they were both crying. Pretty boy and I just sat there, mortified, while our mothers sobbed in the kitchen about how they'd always known. Pretty boy is actually a lot more straightforward than I gave him credit for. Once the confession was out there, he just accepted it. Like it was the most natural thing in the world. Maybe it was. Took you long enough, he said. I've been waiting since middle school. Middle school. Middle school. The thread regulars are never going to let me live this down. Things are different now. Good different. He still can't cook. He still leaves his room a mess. I still take out his trash every morning. But now when I do, he kisses me before I leave. A quick one, on the cheek. Then he goes back to whatever he was doing like it was nothing. It's not nothing. It's everything. The thread is still going. I still post updates. Pretty boy knows about it, has known for months, apparently. He says reading it is like reading my diary, and he finds it funny how oblivious I was. Was? I asked. He just smiled. That half-second eye crinkle before he composes himself. Yeah. I'm still the luckiest guy in the world. The end?